So we have a grand vision, right? And it's to solve a huge problem that affects nearly everyone on this planet. All y'all's mobile service sucks, pretty much without exception, especially here in the US. And by the way, it sucks for a kind of structural reason. It's not that the people who started AT&T, T-Mobile, Verizon, whatever, are bad people. It's not even that their network engineers don't understand what it would take to actually make their networks work for modern technology. But decades ago, they started building mobile networks using technology that would cover tens of miles in a radius. So they could do deals with a few towers here and there and provide pretty good coverage. This is back when people might use a gigabyte a month, maybe. There wasn't even really data on those networks. They were basically voice networks. And then the technology evolved. More and more of you started using mobile devices. More of those devices started using more data. The only way to do this was to do two things. One, bump up the frequency, increase the bandwidth, but that also meant we had to shrink the cell sizes. And now we have to pack our cell towers, if you will, much more closely together. In fact, for modern technology, our cell towers now look much more like this. In fact, that's what this is, right? You too could own one of these. And they have to be within 1 kilometer or 2 of each other to really build a proper network. And by the way, AT&T, T-Mobile, Verizon, they simply can't do that. Not because they don't want to, they don't know how to. They can't get the permits to do this. They're still thinking in terms of, oh, I lease cell tower space from American Tower or some other real estate investment trust and blah, blah, blah. And that's how they do it. And you know what? We're live here at the House of Web3 because we walked in and said, hey, can we set up a radio? Boom, we're online. Okay. This is the future. We can deploy this. The big carriers can't. And so we're building a world-class mobile network. It's powered by crypto because we're going to incentivize you to deploy and operate our equipment for us. And we have the best plan. We have the best team. And gosh darn it, people like us. So come with us and change the world and fix this huge problem, because the UN says that connectivity is a human right. And we're now falling down and doing that here in Silicon Valley. I mean, think about that. Like, connectivity sucks here in San Francisco. That's just a travesty. We can fix this, and we can fix it together.